Can Pastor Chris say anything to change the situation? Is it too late for a Pastor Chris? I mean, has the horse already gone to the gate? Let's go.
I messed up. I Amber caught me in the bed with another woman. Yeah.
Who was the woman, Anthony? Was it a long time situation, somebody from out of town, or who was it?
It was her best friend, Shayla.
Talking about the girl that's coming to the church? Mike's girl?
Yeah.
You realize that everybody finds it just kind of weird because it really is weird. Normally, as I've said before, normally when a man goes out of his marriage, he generally goes out with a woman who is very, very far from the area that he lives in. Like nobody can even believe that no matter who he talks to, nobody really can believe that it was this close.
That's a bad lick, man. So is Amber okay? She's good?
Well, I can tell you she's not pleased with me.
You're not the first man to mess up. You're not the first man to fall to temptation or to be weak. But during these times, Anthony, man, this is not the time to run from God. This is the time you would run to Him.
I was about to order some food. You guys hungry?
I'm good right now.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
You looking a little skinny. You sure?
Whatever.
All right, nice meeting you, Pastor.
Nice to meet you too. And see, you see like that girl right there? See, Doc, let me tell you something. It took, you talk about the flesh, it took everything in me, Doc. That my flesh came right off my spirit when that girl came down here.
You're talking about that's just my best friend.
That's what you call it. That's exactly what Doc is trying to show you. He's trying to show you exactly how easy it is to fall from grace, especially once after you've already, committed something like this. So I guess he's showing why it is that you really have to keep close to God, because the truth is if you don't keep close to God, chances are you're going to get another one and the next one and another one. Good message.
Doc, my spirit man reminds me I'm a married man. And it's God that keeps me. That's why in this time, man, you can't be leaving the church. Because look, just think, if you did this and you was in church, what do you think you would have done if you weren't in church?
That's a good argument. I mean, what if he hadn't had so many questions, as far as God is concerned? He'd have been way more promiscuous. Army would have found a couple more bodies. He should have been fighting an army of women. So hey, he may be onto something.
If you didn't have God at all. So man, don't run away, because you ain't the first man to do this and you ain't gonna be the last.
You know what? All right. I appreciate Pastor Chris thing. I think I was saying something similar to this, where I'm like, hey, these are things that happen, guys. I mean, I want y'all to understand. The flesh part of a man is always going to be exposed each and every time because the woman them look good. Women do look good. It's just what it is. It takes a while and it takes a level of self-control to get to those places where you say, you know what, I'm going to try and behave myself and, not to do anything that, my wife wouldn't approve of. But it does get you. I mean, there are going to be those moments. You're going to be tested, battle tested. So Pastor Chris is actually onto something. You can't really go around what he's talking about here. And yes, Anthony won't be the first and he won't be the last. It's just as simple as that. He will not be the first and he won't be the last as far as all of this is concerned. So Pastor Chris, right, he may need to start looking toward God more than anything else. Because if not, he's going to be going down a slippery slope. Even if him and Amber really is really done and over, he may want to look to God. So I agree with the message. I don't know. I agree with the message. I can't disagree with the message at all. Let me know what you guys think. What's a good message by Pastor Chris? Or hey, as I've said, it's already far gone. Let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon.